Tomorrow, March 27th, is my adopted mother's birthday. My earliest memory of my adopted mother, she's still alive. My earliest memory of her, I remember I was real small. I couldn't have been no more than maybe like a year old. And I remember her holding me. And you know how babies rock back? I can remember rocking back like this, in her arms. And I remember my adopted father, Thomas the Devil Smith. I can remember him saying, "If you keep on doing it, drop him." And I kept doing it. Children do stuff like that. And true to her word, she dropped me. I have never seen a woman, a mother, act like that. Usually mothers are kind. Usually mothers are tenacious when it comes to their children. Like, if you walk up, and I always told my adopted daddy this, but he's a devil, so he would never agree with anything logical or anything godly. I told him, I said, well, if you walk up to a baby squirrel, right? Walk up to a pack of lions, or walk up to a baby bear and go to touch that bear. That mother's gonna do everything she can to defend that bear. Oh, no, she ain't. I said, that's just a motherly instinct. Everything is, no, it ain't. He defies logic with demonistic behavior. Anyway, my earliest memory of her, so I'm rocking back in her arms, and he tells her, if he do it again, mind you, I'm 12 months old. They just adopted me at 10 months old. She dropped me. So she dropped me on my head, picked me up, they laughed and all that shit. That was my earliest memory of her. So if you look in the description of this video, I'll show you what I'm about to tell you. My next memory of her is when I was 4 years old. They took me to a place called Frontier Town and had me robbed. A 4-year-old child. Now, of course, they always say, because they're demons and they do nothing with God in it. Like, everything is based off of what her husband thinks, and he doesn't even believe in God. Well, anyway, they had me robbed for my 4-year-old birthday. I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video, and just look at the link and tell me, does it look like something? Does it look like a happy time for a 4-year-old? Does it look like people are having fun? 4 years old. Or does it look like a recipe for disaster, a recipe of torment? My mother, she was a teacher for years, 50 years, some years. Now, see, in school, they teach you to be creative. You learn to make cards and stuff like that. That's why you see cards. That's why kids have cards for their parents, happy Father's Day, happy Mother's Day. They used to put them on the refrigerator. Well, I went to school. I used to go to school with my mother, and she used to teach kids how to make cards for their mothers. Don't you know, I started hand making her cards at the age of 5 years old, and she would throw them in the trash. Even though she teaches this to other children, when I brought the things that I learned in school home and did it for her, I used to hand make her card, she'd throw the shit in the trash. She would put all the store-bought cards on the coffee table and throw mine in the trash. I found out I was adopted at the age of 5. My adopted sister, one day we all upstairs, her friends, my friend, and her friend said, "Jerry, get us something to drink." And she said, "I ain't getting you nothing." Very nasty individual. And when you're a younger sibling, you're like a slave. So they said, "Well, get your brother to get us something to drink." And she said, "That nigga ain't my brother, and that nigga adopted." From that day forward, I had always asked my adopted parents, "Look, I want to meet my mother and all this." And my adopted daddy would always whoop me. They get very, very mad when I asked to meet my real parents, because they were, he just won't do what he want to do. We don't approve of that being creative stuff. Like if your mind isn't small and you don't think like a nigga like he does, you won't be supported. They don't believe in families working together. They don't believe in teamwork. You know, it's all nasty, negative behavior. And let's just skip, throughout, you know, she has never been a type of mother who was protective. Like, you got women out here be like, oh, you ain't gonna do that to my child. She's the opposite. She sides with my enemy. And I'll give you another instance. 4 years ago, no, maybe about 5 years ago, me and a guy got to beefing. They were stealing money from me because I was working at his barbershop washing cars. And the guy called the police on me, kicked me off his lot. And don't you know, my mother, my adopted mother and adopted father paid this nigga to come work in the house that I was living in. And I was supposed to be their son. So the police was called. Don't you know they made me leave? They said, which ones are he out for? And they don't even know this nigga. That's the type of demonistic motherfuckers these is. They gonna side with the enemy over me. And I'm supposed to be their son. That type of shit. And then, you know, she done seen my adopted daddy ride over my feet. In the Toyota. She done seen that nigga just straight lie on me. Like in 2014, I remember this dumbass nigga, Thomas Smith, her husband. He cutting grass on New Year's Eve. So on the top of the trash can, it says do not throw debris or none of that shit in the trash can. This nigga cut the grass, take the leaves and he used the bag. Take the leaves and dump it in the trash. So when the trash people come, they don't take the trash can. He gonna tell my adopted mama, it's Juwan's fault. He told the people don't take the shit. Bro, I won't even up, man. What would I get out of that? See, he's so demonistic. He blamed everything on me, and you know, then he kicked me out. And you know, I had been asking found out who my birth parents were all my life. All my life they've been giving me fake documents. You know, wanted to know they've been lying. Now my adopted daddy gonna tell people, oh no, when he asked, we told him. See, the devil is so deep in him, he can't even be honest. And see, the thing with Betsy is she go to church every day. She has no God in her. The only thing she got in her is the capability to put on clothes and go to church. This woman is a deacon. And you know, when you stand up for God and conviction, you stand up for righteousness. Like if you see somebody being mistreated, you will be like, look, that's just not right. That ain't her though. That ain't her. They have somehow, some way, these people have it in their mind that they can do the devil's work, but go to church and God gonna bless them. They have huge health issues. Huge, and generational choices lead to generational curses. I remember when Monty was sick, and genetic testing could have helped her. She told me she would rather watch my daughter die than to tell me who I was. And y'all support women like this? Y'all support women like this? How is that of God? It's just sad, man, how the enemy, the demons just, you know, control so much shit. You know, her birthday tomorrow. Man, that lady ain't got no good in her. She might got good intention for her grandkids or whatever, but there's really no good in her. You know, as a matter of fact, look, just 3 weeks ago, whenever President's Day was, my daughter used her car for President's Day weekend, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm always in Verona, you know. I do a lot in Verona. They don't do shit in Verona. They don't help nobody or nothing. But anyway, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning I had the car. So I see Monday when I go down there, the BMW in front of the house, and it's a red Kia in the driveway. So I asked my mama, I said, what happened to your car? She said, the transmission gone. Transmission gone. She said, the junk car. I said, what you gonna do with the car? She said, the junk car people won't give me $1,800 for it. I said, well, I can get you $2,000 for it. You know, and I'll get the buyer to pay me a $200 fee. That won't come out your money. You will get $2,000 and I'm gonna get $200. She looked at me and said, why would I want to see you make $200? A mother said that. I've never seen nobody else's mother said that. So I go downstairs and tell my dad, I was like, well, you know, mama got the car or whatever. I can sell it for $2,000. You know what he told me? You should sell it and give her all the money. They want to see me broke. They always wanted to see me broke. They don't want to see me with a family because they lied to me. By the time they told me who my birth mother was, she had been dead for 2 years. Now all of them got family. I ain't got nobody. You got people who promote this type of behavior, and these people are so-called Christians. Her birthday she's lived to be 80-something years old. And it's just always mind-boggling to me, like, how can people this evil continue to win and prosper? They act like I did something wrong because who wouldn't want to know who their real mama is when you got a mama like that? Be real with yourself. Would you want to stay around? And see, the reason she stayed around him is because of fear. Because she ain't got nobody else. That was the only reason I stayed in that family, because of fear. Of not having nobody else. I go.